dear world. Just got up out of bed and hear sirens. It's 4 in the morning, sounds like another killing. This isn't thug life, this is everyday life. They don't go anywhere without a gun or a knife. The streets are lined with yellow tape and those roadblocks. That's when news cameras and reporters start to flock, covering the crimes and amplifying gang violence as war zone erupts in the chaos from silence. Gun use is on the rise, selling gateway drugs. Got these little kids out here trying to be thugs. People trying to protect the reputation of the city, trying to make the hood the most dangerous you see. We got the red and blue, the gangs and the cops. People dying here and there, no one's on top. Violence won't solve anything until we're dead. No one to protect with all this blood that we bled. Soon it won't be just the ghettos and the cities. It'll spread to the suburbs, every house that you see. What will it take to get some help and some action? I'm still trying to avoid all these guerrilla factions. Raised in violence, told to keep quiet, turned a blind eye so we never try to riot. We followed what we saw, never broke away from this mainstream that made money every single day. Society tells us it's okay to be evil, that they'll shoot us back down from any upheaval. Everything we stand for always gets censored. We fight for our freedom, lives uncensored. Crimes on the rise, bodies in the gutter. I portray gang violence without a pause or a stutter. Confident with motivation to help clean these streets. Here to help people after every single defeat. And people crying out today for God to save them, but they give up when they don't get an answer from Him. What's wrong with society promoting all this grief? Our morals and our values are so far beneath what the true standard should be. See these samples, we got true educators who lead by example, get shot down and ridiculed for the right thing. Lives lost over ignorance, you feel the sting, so it's time to face these streets. Even if it kills me, been trapped in life, the ghetto was all I could see, but I refused to give in. Intelligence was key, putting in the work was one very small fee. One day I gave in and tried out temptation. I overcame my shyness and the hesitation. Then I got caught in the wrong place and the wrong time. Beat down without committing even one single crime. Raised in violence, told to keep quiet, turned a blind eye so we never try to riot. We followed what we saw, never broke away from this mainstream that made money every single day. Society tells us it's okay to be evil, that they'll shoot us back down from any upheaval. Everything we stand for always gets censored. We fight for our freedom, lives uncensored. I wake up in the ED, hooked up to the IV. My eyes filled with tears, not sure what happened to me. I'm talking to the doctor, he's looking into my eyes. His voice begins to tremble, acting so surprised. It wasn't good, but I have to face my fear right there. I defeated my fear and I just don't really care. I tore off the IV and I flipped over the hospital bed. I began to walk and felt there was a rupture to my head. I'm still living with the pain here, so forget it. Keep walking down the path, I know I could take a hit. Hate it or love it right now, forget you bro, I love you. Walking out of the hospital every time my life is true. The real life classic here written in the books. The medical phenomenon, I'll keep them asking for a look. I was just trying to do good and suffer brutality. I can never come to terms with this messed up reality. Sometimes it gets worse and sometimes it gets better, but please be patient because as I'm reading this letter, I make it down the street and sniper shell is flying past. So I look toward the sky to ask God how long it'll last. Raised in violence, told to keep quiet, turned a blind eye so we never try to riot. We followed what we saw, never broke away from this mainstream that made money every single day. Society tells us it's okay to be evil, that they'll shoot us back down from any upheaval. Everything we stand for always gets censored. We fight for our freedom, lives uncensored. Disciple 7.